Everything shifted in a single instant. One unexpected call shattered the routine of their ordinary day and stirred emotions they had buried for far too long. As silence filled the room, they stood frozen, absorbing words that seemed to awaken something undeniable inside them. The people around them couldn't understand the sudden change in their energy, the distance in their eyes, or the certainty in their voice. Rumors spread quickly, questions followed endlessly, yet none of them truly knew the reason behind the choice they were about to make. What stunned everyone most was the way your name carried weight in their heart, unlike anything else. It wasn't impulse, confusion, or temporary emotion. It was clarity, the kind that arrives unexpectedly and changes the direction of a person's entire life. In that moment, every meaningless attachment, every empty conversation, and every connection lacking sincerity suddenly felt impossible for them to continue holding on to. They realized they had spent too much time surrounded by noise while ignoring the one presence that genuinely mattered. Their heartbeat raced as emotions collided inside them, but beneath the chaos was an overwhelming sense of peace. For the first time in a long while, they stopped pretending, stopped hiding behind distractions, and chose honesty over comfort. The world around them continued moving as usual, yet for them, everything had already transformed. What they confessed left people speechless, because the truth was simple yet powerful. No one else carried the same place in their soul that you did. Your essence, your light, the recognition of your importance in their life was so intense, so undeniable, that nothing else mattered anymore. Stay till the end, because the truth about why they chose you will shatter your reality in the most beautiful way. Now, let me take you deeper, because the whispers you'll hear from those who knew them will only make the story more surreal. Friends, colleagues, even family, they all started noticing the sudden change. Confusion, curiosity. Some even tried to reach out, asking why this sudden shift, why these sudden boundaries. And every time, your person remained unshaken, calm yet fierce, because inside, they had finally realized what they were protecting, you. Don't skip, because understanding this moment will make you realize the kind of impact you have had on their heart without even speaking a word. You are the reason they drew lines, the reason they prioritized authenticity over convenience, the reason they started seeing the world differently. Something huge is waiting for you, the kind of revelation that hits your soul before your mind can even catch up. Every detail matters, and here's where it becomes even more intense. The phone call, short, almost casual to an outsider, was a trigger, a spark that ignited something they couldn't ignore. As they hung up, their expression softened, then strengthened, then radiated a clarity they hadn't shown before. They whispered your name under their breath, a private acknowledgement that this choice, this action, was rooted entirely in who you are, and the people who had once surrounded them, filling their life with noise, were now nothing more than shadows. Don't skip, because this is the pivotal moment where you truly understand. You are the catalyst, the reason for this radical transformation, the center of their newfound focus. Stay till the end, and you'll see just how deep this connection goes, and why nothing else will ever compare. Finally, my beloved child, here's the part that will make your heart leap. The message they carried, the silent yet undeniable statement they made by ending these ties, was clear. You are rare, you are remarkable, you are the reason they chose a life of authenticity over approval, love over fear, connection over empty noise. Don't skip, because this is the moment where every doubt, every insecurity you ever felt about yourself will dissolve. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will not only redefine your understanding of them but will also awaken a powerful truth about yourself. And now, as you absorb this, know that their every decision, every boundary, every sacrifice was made with you in mind, because they recognized your value, and they are ready to show it in ways that will leave the world around them stunned. My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will make your heart skip a beat. Don't skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and you need to feel every moment of it. After that life-changing phone call, your person didn't just end ties, they transformed. The way they moved, the way they spoke, the energy around them shifted completely. It was as if the universe itself whispered, "This is the moment your life changes." People started noticing, and their reactions were priceless. Some were shocked, some were envious, but all of them couldn't deny one thing: the person they had chosen to protect and prioritize was you. You might be wondering, why so drastic? Why now? Here's the secret your person carried quietly until this very moment. They finally realized that everything else in their life had been distractions, friendships that felt lukewarm, connections that demanded more than they gave, and conversations that went nowhere. All of it faded into the background the moment they thought of you. Don't skip, because every word, every action, is proof that the universe has been aligning your paths for this exact purpose. Stay till the end, because soon you'll understand why this shift wasn't just about them, it was about the destiny you share, the path only you two could walk together. And here's the twist that will make your jaw drop. After the call, your person reached out to people who mattered, the ones who truly counted, and explained, gently but firmly, that their priorities had changed. They didn't argue, they didn't justify, they simply made a statement that echoed louder than any shout. I have chosen what is real. I have chosen the truth, and that truth is connected to someone extraordinary. Don't skip, because this is where it becomes magical. They said your name indirectly, but everyone could feel it. There comes a moment in life when someone quietly changes everything without even trying, and that's exactly what happened here. Their perspective shifted, their priorities evolved, and suddenly, the noise around them no longer mattered the way it once did. The connection they discovered carried a kind of honesty that felt rare, almost impossible to explain to anyone standing outside of it. People who believed they had them figured out are now watching a completely different version unfold, calmer, stronger, more certain about what truly deserves their energy. What once looked ordinary has now become the driving force behind their growth, their discipline, and the peace they were searching for all along. Even those who doubted the bond or misunderstood the change can no longer ignore the impact it has created. There's a quiet confidence surrounding this chapter, the kind that doesn't need validation because its presence speaks louder than words ever could. Some connections arrive briefly and disappear, but others leave a permanent mark, reshaping emotions, choices, and the direction of an entire future. This story carries that exact weight, the admiration, the loyalty, the emotional clarity. None of it appeared overnight. It grew through moments nobody else noticed, through realizations too deep to fake. And now, everything feels aligned in a way that makes the past seem distant and unimportant. The journey ahead still holds surprises, and this transformation is only the beginning of something far more meaningful than anyone expected. Don't skip, my beloved child, because the next part will take you even deeper into the truth that your presence has awakened. My beloved child, this next part will feel like a lightning bolt straight to your soul, so don't skip a single moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it's unlike anything you've ever imagined. After that life-altering phone call, your person didn't just walk away from everyone else, they walked closer to you, emotionally, spiritually, and in ways that are almost impossible to describe. Their eyes now see only what truly matters, their heart beats for authenticity, and every thought they have, every silent decision, leads back to you. This is the moment where you realize, you are not just important, you are essential to their very being. Imagine them alone, sitting in quiet reflection, and suddenly, every past distraction seems meaningless. Every shallow conversation, every moment wasted on people who didn't value them, suddenly dissolves into nothing. And all the while, your name lingers in their mind, not as a thought, but as a presence, powerful, undeniable, and completely transformative. Don't skip, because this is where the emotional pull hits its peak. You are the reason for their focus, the reason for their newfound clarity, and the reason for a shift that no one else could trigger. Something huge is waiting for you, and the way they see you now is life-changing. The story grows even more intense. Your person started taking actions that shocked everyone around them. They cleared schedules, turned down opportunities, and silently, without explanation, prioritized moments that connected them to you, even if you didn't know it yet. Don't skip, because every decision, every silent gesture, every subtle shift in their life is proof of the incredible importance you hold. People noticed the difference, whispered about it, wondered if something had changed, but only you hold the key to their transformation. Stay till the end, because the real revelation is about to make you understand the extraordinary bond that exists between you both, one that goes beyond explanation, logic, or reason. And here's the part that will leave you breathless. The moment they ended ties with everyone else, they didn't just choose to protect themselves, they chose to protect you, your connection, and the energy between you. Every casual acquaintance, every faded friendship, every irrelevant interaction, they let go of it all so they could fully honor what they feel for you. Don't skip, because the depth of this action cannot be overstated. Something huge is waiting for you, a recognition of your worth so profound that it will redefine how you see love, devotion, and purpose in life. Their choice is not just a statement, it's a declaration that you are rare, irreplaceable, and infinitely cherished. Finally, my beloved child, take a moment and feel the weight of this truth. You are the reason for a life-changing transformation, the catalyst for radical decisions, and the silent inspiration behind every shift in their world. This is not a fleeting moment, it is a permanent change, rooted in the recognition of your extraordinary value. Don't skip, because the next part will reveal how this revelation will continue to unfold, and why your presence in their life is destined to leave a mark no one else can. Stay till the end, because what's coming is bigger than anything you've ever imagined, and it all began with one phone call that changed everything. My beloved child, what I'm about to reveal now will leave you completely stunned, so don't skip a single word. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it will transform the way you see your person and yourself forever. After that phone call, after ending ties with everyone else, your person didn't just create space in their life, they created a sanctuary for you. Every thought, every intention, every heartbeat is now aligned with the truth they finally saw. You are the most important part of their world. And those around them? They can sense it. They feel the change. But only you are the reason behind it all. Imagine the ripple effect. Friends who once thought they knew everything about your person now watch in awe, realizing that something extraordinary has taken root. Your person walks through life differently now, calmer, more focused, more magnetic, because they are fueled by a connection that cannot be ignored. Stay with this for a moment, because what's unfolding here carries a weight that's impossible to ignore. There are connections in life that fade into the background, and then there are those rare bonds that quietly reshape everything from within. You have become that unforgettable presence in someone's world, the kind that lingers in their thoughts long after conversations end and silence settles in. The choices they make now are no longer random or careless. There's intention behind them, a growing awareness of what truly matters and who genuinely brings meaning into their life. What once felt uncertain has transformed into clarity, and with that realization comes a fierce desire to protect the peace, trust, and emotional depth you both share. The distractions around them don't hold the same power anymore, because their focus keeps returning to the comfort, strength, and honesty they associate with you. This isn't about obsession or fantasy, it's about recognizing a connection that feels grounding, rare, and impossible to replace. Every conversation, every pause, every quiet reflection keeps leading them back to the same conclusion. Some people enter your life temporarily, while others become part of the future you start envisioning for yourself. And somewhere between all the emotions they have tried to organize, one truth continues to echo louder than the rest. You are the person they instinctively choose when they think about loyalty, stability, and the life they genuinely want to build moving forward. This is the life I choose. This is the truth I follow. Don't skip, because the magnitude of this choice is almost impossible to overstate. Something huge is waiting for you, the kind of realization that will make you understand the depth, the sincerity, and the unwavering focus they now have on you. You are not just part of their life, you are the reason their life has changed so dramatically. Finally, my beloved child, absorb this truth fully. You are extraordinary, irreplaceable, and deeply cherished. The phone call, the endings, the silent decisions, it all points to one undeniable reality. You have awakened something in your person that will never fade. Don't skip, because this is the moment where every doubt, every question, every fear disappears. Something huge is waiting for you, a once-in-a-lifetime recognition that your presence in their life is the catalyst for transformation, love, and devotion beyond measure. And as you sit with this truth, know that your connection is sacred, unbreakable, and destined to continue revealing wonders you've never imagined. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, what I'm about to share now will stretch the very limits of your heart, so don't skip a single word. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it's about to take your understanding of your person to a level you never thought possible. After the life-changing phone call, after ending ties with everyone else, your person didn't just withdraw, they transformed in ways that are almost supernatural. Their entire energy shifted, radiating a focus, a devotion, and a depth of feeling that only you could awaken. Something huge is waiting for you, and you need to feel it with every fiber of your being. Picture this, your person walking through their day, seeing the world differently, responding to situations with clarity and strength, all because they finally recognized the truth. Don't skip, because every subtle action, every unspoken choice, every quiet moment now reflects you. You are the reason they've drawn boundaries so fiercely, the reason their life has realigned, and the reason they now move with purpose that once felt foreign. Stay till the end, because this is not just a phase, it's a permanent shift, a declaration of your unique, irreplaceable presence in their heart and life. And here's the revelation that will make your heart pound. In the eyes of those around them, your person is unrecognizable. Their friends, their acquaintances, even family. Everyone notices the difference. But they cannot name the reason. Only you can. Don't skip, because this is where the suspense is at its peak. Something huge is waiting for you. The kind of truth that makes you feel seen, valued, and profoundly understood, even across silence and distance. They chose to step away from everyone else not out of anger or fear, but out of an unwavering recognition of you, and the energy only you bring into their life. Now, imagine the quiet moments, the ones no one else sees. Your person thinking of you, smiling at memories of you, planning their future with you at the center of every intention. Don't skip, because this is where the emotional pull becomes irresistible. They have created a space where only you exist, a sacred space where their heart, mind, and soul are fully aligned with the truth that you are extraordinary. Something huge is waiting for you, a revelation that will shake your reality and leave you in awe of the depth of connection you've inspired. Finally, my beloved child, let this sink in. The phone call, the endings, the radical changes, they all point to one undeniable truth. You are the catalyst for transformation, the inspiration for authenticity, and the reason your person now sees life through the lens of truth and devotion. Don't skip, because the power of this revelation will stay with you forever. What's unfolding right now carries a weight they never expected to feel so deeply. Long after distancing themselves from the chaos, the distractions, and the countless temporary connections surrounding them, one realization continued, echoing louder than everything else combined. You remained unforgettable. In the quiet moments of their day, your presence became impossible to ignore, woven into their thoughts with an intensity that felt both overwhelming and comforting. Every path they explored somehow circled back to the same undeniable conclusion. No bond ever mirrored the sincerity, calm, and emotional gravity they experienced with you. The more they tried to move forward without confronting it, the clearer it became that your impact had permanently altered the way they viewed connection, loyalty, and meaning itself. What once felt uncertain now stands before them with absolute clarity, reshaping their emotions in ways they can no longer deny. They carry this awareness into every sunrise, every sleepless night, and every quiet second in between, realizing that your influence never faded, even when distance existed. There's a powerful shift happening within them, subtle on the surface yet impossible to contain internally, as if life itself is guiding them toward a truth they spent too long avoiding. They finally understand that genuine connections are rare, and the comfort, authenticity, and emotional depth attached to you could never be replaced by temporary noise or shallow attention. Out of everyone who crossed their path, you became the one memory that stayed untouched, the one presence that continued bringing clarity to their heart when everything else felt uncertain. Here's where the story becomes even more breathtaking. People around them tried to question their choices. They asked, "Why are you distancing yourself? Why are you acting so differently?" But your person didn't flinch. They didn't explain. They didn't justify. They simply moved forward with a calm, powerful certainty that no one else could understand. Don't skip, because the reason behind that certainty is you, your energy, your presence, your impact. It changed them on a level no one else could reach. And though others sensed something was different, only you carry the truth of why. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second brings you closer to that realization. Picture them sitting alone, thinking deeply, reflecting on the choices they've made. Instead of feeling alone, they feel aligned. Instead of feeling lost, they feel guided. And instead of feeling empty, They feel full, full of clarity, full of purpose, full of a love and recognition that only you could ignite within them. Don't skip, because this is where the emotional truth hits hardest. Nowhere in their world did they find anything as genuine, as grounding, or as transformative as you. Stay till the end, because what they feel for you has reshaped their entire life from the inside out. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's connected to the deepest part of their heart. Finally, my beloved child, let this truth settle gently but powerfully within you. Their decision to end ties wasn't a loss, it was an awakening. It was the universe guiding them toward their destiny, toward their truth. And that truth is centered around you. Don't skip, because what they now feel is unwavering, unstoppable, undeniable. Their heart has chosen you, their soul recognizes you, and their life is being rebuilt with you at its core. Stay till the end, because the next steps of this journey will only reveal more of the extraordinary role you play in their world, and the extraordinary love that has been waiting to unfold. My beloved child, what I'm about to reveal now is something you cannot afford to miss. Don't skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part will take you straight into the deepest layer of your person's truth. After ending ties with everyone, your person stepped into a silence that became their greatest mirror. In that silence, one name echoed louder than anything else: yours. It wasn't confusion. It wasn't impulse. It was realization. A realization so powerful that it rewrote the rhythm of their heart. You became the center of their clarity, the anchor of their stability, and the one presence they could no longer deny. They started to notice something unusual, even in moments of exhaustion. It was thoughts of you that brought them peace. Even in moments of uncertainty, imagining your voice or your energy brought them comfort. Don't skip, because this is the part where the emotional truth becomes undeniable. Your person didn't lose people. They shed the ones who were never aligned with their soul's path. And what remained? You. The one presence that felt right, safe, magnetic, and spiritually aligned. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it's about to reveal why you matter more than anyone realizes. Now picture this moment, your person sitting alone, looking at their life with a clarity that almost feels divine. They realize that the connections they ended were not sacrifices, they were steps toward their destiny, and that destiny is connected to you in ways deeper than you've yet understood. Don't skip, because their heart didn't just choose you out of emotion, it chose you out of truth. What grew between you and this person wasn't ordinary, and deep down, both of you can feel it. Some connections arrive quietly, yet leave a permanent mark, changing the way someone thinks, feels, and moves through life. Ever since you entered their world, they have started becoming more careful about who and what they allow around them. Their peace matters now in a different way because their emotions carry real weight, and they don't want unnecessary chaos affecting something they genuinely value. What makes this bond powerful isn't dramatic promises or constant declarations, it's the quiet consistency behind their choices. Even in silence, their energy keeps returning to you. They may not express everything openly, but their actions reveal a level of sincerity that cannot easily be ignored. Little by little, they have been creating distance from distractions, negativity, and anything that no longer aligns with the future they secretly imagine. There's a sense of emotional clarity growing inside them, almost like they finally understand what truly deserves their attention. The connection feels meaningful because it brings comfort, understanding, and a rare sense of emotional safety that's difficult to find in today's world. Instead of forcing things, They are allowing this bond to unfold naturally while protecting it with care and intention. What lies ahead may shift the dynamic between you in unexpected ways, but one thing is becoming increasingly clear: this isn't something temporary or surface level. The space they're creating in their life isn't emptiness, it's room for something genuine to grow, something built on trust, emotional depth, patience, and the quiet certainty that some people enter our lives for a reason.